This is the Porsche 911 992, the 8th generation of the world's most iconic sports car. And here's the CarWow top 10 things you need to know about it. Evolution is what the 911 is all about, which means the 992 looks like a carbon copy of the old model, despite being all new. Take another look and you'll spot revised LED headlights, exhaust pipes integrated into the rear bumper, an LED rear light bar, new bonnet creases and door handles that sit flush with the body. The 992 is wider than the car it replaces, and all models get flared rear wheel arches that rival a Kardashian for curves. Anyway, click on the pop-out banner in the top right-hand corner of the screen to vote which you think looks the best: the Porsche 992, Jaguar F-Type, Lexus LC500 or Mercedes AMG GT. Porsche's only revealed prices for the 992 Carrera S fitted with a PDK automatic gearbox, and it starts from £93,000 for the rear-wheel drive Carrera 2S, while the four-wheel drive Carrera 4S costs £98,000. You can expect the entry-level Carrera 2 to start from around £80,000 when it's revealed in 2019. So click on the pop-out banner in the top right-hand corner of the screen to see how much you can save on a new car at CarWow. Like a castle that's been renovated by Bill Gates, the 992's cabin blends period features with the very latest technology. The prominent centre rev counter behind the steering wheel would look perfectly at home in the original 1960s 911, but the digital displays on either side of it and the 11-inch screen on the centre of the dash definitely wouldn't. The 992's rear engine layout may give it lots of grip in the dry, but in the wet, having the weight at the back of the car can be a little bit tricky at times. The solution is a new wet mode. It automatically detects water on the road, primes the car's electronic safety nets accordingly, and warns you that the going has got slippy. The 911 has always been about numbers, and so here's some for the new 992. It's 5 seconds a lap quicker round the Nürburgring. The electric rear spoiler is now 25% bigger than before and pops up in 2 stages. You can get wheel sizes of up to 21 inches at the rear, even on normal models. You can choose the car with either a 7-speed manual or a new 8-speed PDK Auto, which now has an odd paddle-like gear selector, while a sport chassis option lowers the car by 10mm. But not all the 992's numbers are good. The new car weighs 1,565 kilos. That's 55 kilograms more than the old one. In fact, this has to be the only way that the new 992 doesn't improve over the 991. The 992 is fitted with a 3-litre flat-six twin-turbocharged engine. The range kicks off with the Carrera, which is expected to have 385 horsepower. That's 15 horsepower more than the old version. However, performance figures have only been confirmed for the 992S. It produces 450 horsepower, that's 30 more horsepower than before, and that means it's capable of 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, while the four-wheel drive Carrera 4S can do it a tenth of a second quicker. Both cars, however, top out at 190 miles an hour. With 450 horsepower, you'd expect the 992 Carrera S to glug petrol quicker than a student gets through cheap lager. However, it can actually return economy of more than 30 miles per gallon, and that's even under the new, tougher testing regulations. So you should be able to get that in the real world. That's better economy than you get from a Jaguar F-Type, which has nearly 100 horsepower less. Along with being the quickest 911 ever built, the 992 will also be the safest. Auto emergency braking is standard, and it can detect cars, people and even animals. Dive into the 992's options list and you can have features previously reserved for luxury cars like the Mercedes S-Class, including adaptive cruise control and night vision that displays an infrared image of the road ahead on the car's central infotainment screen, handy in the event of a zombie apocalypse. The Porsche 911 experience has always been about offering a rewarding drive, and you can expect the 992 to improve on the high standards set by its predecessor. As before, adjustable suspension will be available, while all models, not just the top ones, will get the option of four-wheel steering for greater agility. Also, Porsche's quickened the car's steering by 5% for even more energetic cornering. The 992 might be the cleanest Porsche yet, but it's still some way off completely emission-free. And if that's a worry, there's an answer. It's called Porsche Impact. It's an online app that estimates the impact you have on the environment when you're driving your 911. Through the app, you can then choose from a variety of climate projects, such as hydro, solar, and forest protection, which you can invest in to offset your carbon footprint. How's that for easing your guilty, yet rather wealthy conscience? you enjoyed this video, please like it, comment on it and share it. Also click on our logo to subscribe to this channel, and if you click on the bottom right hand corner you can actually watch more of our content. Meanwhile, click over to the right to go to our deals page to see how much money you can save on a new car at CarWow.